Can y'all use vibrations while pregnant? I don't want my baby coming out stuttering and cross-eyed.
Ooh, just a shot in the dark here, but I'm guessing you should worry more about fatal alcohol syndrome, you absolute nutter. Hey gang. Well, according to the numbers, all you people want is me talking about Virginias, so fine. I'll give the people what you want. Just remember, you all asked for this. Like, subscribe, whatever. Who cares? Let's go!
Virginia care. Number 1, drink water.
Okay, drink water. Alright, that's fine.
Eat pineapples. The natural odor will smell better. Side note, half the time our odor doesn't smell bad, it's just that the way we perceive things, we want it to smell like fruits, but to your partner, it may be fine.
The pineapple thing isn't even that noticeable. You're always gonna have some semblance of an odor, so you should make peace with that, or see a doctor if your odor changes significantly. Otherwise, don't be so hard on yourself.
Use Cetaphil for odor and razor burn.
Cetaphil? Is this a sponsored post? I mean, I don't really see an issue with this one. It could, like, throw off your pH, but otherwise it seems harmless.
Sleep without panties on, and just your bottom area needs to breathe sometimes, and this can prevent yeast infections.
Well, no. It does not outright prevent yeast infections. Yeast infections aren't that simple. However, if you are prone to regular yeast infections, sleeping with tight panties does create an environment that's easier for bacteria to grow. So, like, going commando or wearing loose-fitting pants to bed will help some people by airing it out, though it's not a magical deterrent that will regulate your flora on your behalf.
Take cranberry pills to prevent UTIs.
Kinda. The science is out on that one. Several studies have found cranberry pills prevent UTIs, while other studies conducted across many demographics, including the elderly with UTIs, have yielded zero results insinuating a link between cranberry pills and UTIs.
Lick your tampon before putting it in. This will make it easier when putting it in. Side note, when putting in tampons, aim straight towards your butt. 130-degree angle, not straight up.
I mean, that's not like the worst idea. I think she means the applicator, so it's like not crazy to think that lubricated plastic would be easier than dry on dry. Besides, who hasn't had a little saliva down south?
Use deodorant on the lids, not Liberia, just lids. This will prevent ingrown hairs.
What? The lids? Okay. Gang, it's time we have a sit down, alright? Mama Fox is not a Virginia expert, okay? Everything I know on the topic is anecdotal experiences I got learning in the field, so I've never heard of the lids. Is that the area between the Liberia and the thigh? Help me out. Regardless, in my personal opinion, I think you should ask a medical professional before putting deodorant down there. That seems like a quick way to mess up your entire ecosystem. I could be wrong, though. That one took a little longer than I wanted, so I tell you what. We're gonna put 1 minute on the clock and do a quick fire round. Quick fire round! Okay, 3, 2, 1, go! That's not how you spell organism. That's not what stimulates an organism. It's the Kegel muscles that contract, not the walls of the Virginia. It's Virginia with no L. These two are backwards. What part would be shedding? What the hell am I looking at? Gross! Leave your cousin alone. Well, if this were a person and not an Arby's sandwich, I would say this appears to be the hood. But again, this is an Arby's sandwich, and that's not how the Liberia menorah works. No, it doesn't. The walls play no factor outside of the specific wall in which you'll find Gary's famous G-spot. If you're just hitting random walls, I can imagine why it takes 30 minutes. The pH to pickle at is 4.6 or less. Healthy Virginias are 4.5 to 3.8. Either learn how to cook or have some socks before you speak. Ugh, I am so sick of these. So here, I fixed it. How does that even work? They don't have bones, right? Okay, time just does that naturally. How about we talk about your saggy bag of balls? If this explodes with the same ferocity as I do when seeing female anatomy failures, Jesus, Frogger's never even seen a vulva and he knows better than these people. I mean, look what you did to my frog. Rabbit. Can you take that outside, please?
My friend recommended this channel to know more about women pleasure. But you guys are so confused. Science has clearly said that there's nothing like G-spot in women. It's just a hypothesis.
If that's what science says, then no wonder scientists are often depicted as nerdy virgins. It exists, you just kinda do a come hither motion with your fingers. You're looking for a sorta spongy, subjectively coarse texture. I usually find it towards the front. You'll tell when you notice an immediate change in how it feels compared to its surroundings. Keep your cookie in the cookie jar, little girls. Let's talk about sin and socks. Socks and sin. Honestly, I don't have a problem with this. The sin thing is dumb, so fine. Let's talk about this in little tiny baby people. Listen, gang, Mama Fox ain't gonna judge ya. Lord knows I've had plenty of cookies in my jar and been in a lot of jars myself, so I ain't mad at you for exploring. But if you're young, just hold off and wait till you're a little older. A lot of people start experimenting way too young, and I was that exact same way.
But Chef, when is the right age for us to start having sex?
It's very simple, children. The right time to start having sex is 17.
17?
17.
So you mean 17 as long as you're in love?
Nope, just 17.
But what if you're not ready at 17?
17. You're ready.
In an effort to not come across as preachy, we shall take a small haiku break. Of course, the dick spins on an axis as it drills into a pussy. Sandolol. I found that in the comments section. When your sofa has had too many men on it. That's not how that works. Okay, see. This right here, this skin, that's the Liberia minora, okay? It has literally zero relation to what's going on with the Virginia, other than they both happen to be neighbors on Bulba Street. A hysterectomy destroys a woman's figure. The uterus knits together the pelvic hip bones. When it is removed, they slowly pull apart, and within a year, the hips are 2 sizes larger. The rib cage sinks to the rest directly on top of the hips. She no longer has a waist. The backbone compresses over time. She loses height. Her belly, the pelvis, is pushed forward. A 25-pound weight gain in the first year of a hysterectomy is typical. What? I don't think any of that's right, but go off, I guess. I can't be bothered to research every half-baked conspiracy theory for people named Jeremy. A lady has to have some standards, and that is where I draw the line. A woman's brain gets bigger when pregnant. It shrinks when you take birth control pills. Okay, this is basic economics, people. I asked my wife, a doctor, and she said that you're all stupid. Thanks. Don't tread on me, display picture. But even if your assertion were remotely true, I'm still sure most people would take a gallon of dumb bitch juice if it meant they could regulate their reproductive system. But I suppose Ben Shapiro cannot market that, now can he? When a woman is exposed to even a drop of your semen, it is absorbed through the walls of her vagina, enters her bloodstream, and ultimately gets stored in her brain. She will inherit your personality traits, behaviors, and begin thinking like you. The scientific term that describes this best is microchimerism. Listen here,
Fudge.
Nugget. It took a 2-second Google search to realize that microchimerism literally has everything to do with the birth giver retaining cells from a previous fetus, passing them on to the next fetus, and has nothing to do with whatever garble you're spilling out. How's it feel to be outsmarted by some loser high school dropout with a smartphone? When to steam your Virginia? 1, if you just had a baby. 2, if you get the period cramps. 3, if you get the yeast infections. 4, if the sex hurts. 5, if you want to remove the bad bacteria from the socks. 6, if you have the bad odor. 7, if you want to the Titan, you're the Virginia. 8, if you want to be the wetter. 9, if you're the Virginia needs the cleanse from your the evil ex-boyfriend. 10, if you have the Virginia. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea if this is true. I'm sure there could be some hygienic applications for mild shower steam, but I just cannot find any data to support this. Who's out here making this stuff? Oh god. Oh no 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 no! Not Lord Gaben. Please, please, oh my god, no. Gabe, stop. Please, everyone, hide your Virginias, hide your wallets, the Steam sales are coming! Hey gang, I won't be doing another Bad Women's Anatomy for a while. Honestly, the posts on that sub can be a little toxic. I've reached a point where some of the more outright misogynistic ones were giving me legit headaches. And for an edgy girl like myself, that's an issue. I'll sift through BWA again in a few months. Otherwise, let me know in the comments what subreddit I should do next. Shout out to the patrons. Shout out to Teeth Fairy for the sprites and all the viewers who I strive to keep entertained. I'll see y'all next time. Bye for now.